real farm environment. It has mud, it has dirt. Today you've been here with Agri-EPI, you've had a wee tour of our farm.
Rob doesn't hold back. He tells us exactly what we need to do, and it makes it so much more exciting. It's all about questions, it's getting into the good, the bad and the ugly.
We've had a variety of visitors from academia, from tech research companies, from end users. Reasons why people want to attend events such as this primarily is the problems farmers face and hearing their issues up close and personal and understanding the real issues they face in a very competitive farming environment.
Regen for us is absolute paramount and we believe in it, but it has to make money.
In engineering, we often tend to take minimal information and build solutions.
Traditionally, I guess they've provided solutions and then come to us asking what the problem is. It's been nice to try and flip that and really explain and being able to put in front of them what the real problems facing UK ag is and challenge them to sort of come up with solutions to these real world problems. Some of the input costs have been fairly frightening. You sort of need, I don't know, $500,000, $250,000 just to fund that in terms of rent, seed, dirt.
You know, learning from the farmer, the end user, what their real problems are, just allow us to kind of build better solutions.
This is our Garford Interrow hoe. We had it 5 years ago. Lee and Trimble came on as a no, we can do this with GPS. So what Lee was able to do on the previous drill, he put a receiver on the tractor, a receiver on the drill. This drill might be a centimetre or two, pulling not quite square. His machines were able to realise that and put it onto the next tractor. So when we were following through with the hoe, we come back through with the next tractor and it was able to follow exactly where the drill went. It was bloody clever. We are getting really good success with it.
Sort of seeing what Rob's been doing on a practical scale on farm has been really interesting because you often hear about what's going on the social media and what have you, but to see it actually in person is really, really helpful.
The sat-nav opens up a whole load of possibilities of, you know, minimising your soil compaction and also doing some really clever intercropping relationships.
So a lot of people are now going towards controlled trammeling, control traffic. It may not work their system, and we find that every farm is different.
So all we're really trying to do in our business, rather than go for massive land area, we're trying to intensify what we do. We're trying to close the loop all the time. So our plan is to have this 10-year rotation, have the sheep in it for those 2 years, then we'll do the grass for seed for 2 years, which is really profitable for us, providing we can get the black grass down. So we won't pull that GS4 up, we'll just spray it off.
The project was a collaboration between Soil Essentials, Affinity Water, Agri-EPI and Imperial College, who did a lot of the hydrology modelling. We then had Jo and Rob, who then spent quite a bit of time telling us what they'd been growing on the land. So we knew exactly what had happened year on year. The top map is a nitrogen leaching map and the bottom map is a soil organic matter map. It's a testament to Jo and Rob's hard work because in most cases they're gaining organic matter. When you're going from a situation where you've had a more traditional arable production system and then you start to put these new things in that can build organic matter, they do work. They can make a difference. If there was ever a time for scientists and farmers and organisations like Agri-EPI to come together in large numbers and work together, it's now. And
it's just trying to pull a lot of this research back to sort of, as boring as it sounds, actual commercial reality and trying to make it good for me, because although it's lovely to hear we've got soil organic matter increasing, it's more important to know how it's going to pay me to do it. These guys are all the commercial flock. They've all had the MyMax gene ingressed into them over the last 5 years. Double MyMax will give you about a 5 to 10% increase in lean meat yield. We're trying to bring the whole average methane of the flock down by about, so hopefully 5 to 10%. And we've been very fortunate in getting some Innovate UK funding for it. I want a drone to fly over this field, look at the heat signatures and count the number of sheep in the field. Fuel's just hit £1.85. It cost me 130 quid to fill up the Hilux. You know, make our shepherds a lot more efficient. They can just go to where the problems are.
Having Agri-EPI and other people around to make these interfaces happen is a really good, easy way for us to come onto farms.
And it's been really fantastic to sort of meet new people, get to know what's going on behind the scenes, because we don't necessarily see what's happening in the field.
It enables people to really network properly, and something we've really missed in the last 2.5 years.
And we've had some really positive engagements with some drone manufacturers about an idea we had about counting sheep from drones, and so hopefully, moving forward we can try and maintain some of those relationships.